Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe. I make a whole range of videos including things about food, fashion, beauty, vlogs and more. So I kind of realised that I've made a few videos now but I've never really actually introduced myself, so I thought it would be cool to throw it back really old school and do a 25 questions about me tag just so that you guys can get to know me a bit more. So I'm just going to give some really basic information first that's not in this tag, but my name is Tabitha, I am 18 years old, I am studying psychology at Edinburgh Napier University and I've just finished second year and I am from Scotland. So the first question in the tag is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Lily, actually spelled L-I-L-L-I-E, which I know is actually a very weird spelling of the name Lily. The second question is, what was your favourite subject in school? Mine was actually sociology, which might shock some people because I'm doing a psychology degree and I did actually take psychology at higher, but I just really enjoyed sociology. I knew that I didn't want to do it as a degree because I always knew I kind of wanted to go into psychology, but as a subject at school I found it really interesting and the teacher we had was amazing, and I think that always makes subjects a bit better when you have a good teacher. The next question is, what is your favourite drink? Mine is probably chai lattes, specifically chai lattes from Starbucks. I feel like that's such a basic thing to say, but they are just my favourite thing. I love how they taste and I hate coffee, so they're like a good alternative. The next question is, what is your favourite song at the moment? And at the moment mine is actually a really old song. It's Be Here by Duke Dumont. I have like a whole range of different kind of music that I listen to. This is quite a random song, but the reason that I'm in loving it at the minute is because it reminds me of going clubbing, and I'm not gonna lie, one of the main things that I'm missing in lockdown is going out clubbing. I just love going and having a dance, so I like to put this song on at the moment like all the time, and it makes me feel like I'm in a club and I just dance around my room like an idiot. The next question is, what would you name your children? And I actually never really think about this, however I do like the name Indy for a girl, but as for boys' names I have no idea. The next question is, have I participated in any sports? I have, but not for a very long time. I used to do loads of things. I used to do swimming, I used to do rugby, I used to do tennis, I did the tiniest bit of dancing. Yeah, I used to do quite a few things, but at the minute I am not doing any sports. The next question is, what is your favourite book? I'm just going to do my favourite book at the moment, and that is Louis Theroux's book, Gotta Get Through This. I love Louis Theroux and I'm just really enjoying reading this book. So the next question is, what is your favourite colour? At the minute I'm actually really into lilac. I've never usually been into lilac, but whenever I'm like searching for clothes to buy I always seem to be looking at lilac things, so at the minute it's definitely lilac. So the next question is, what is my favourite animal? Hands down, dogs. I am a massive dog lover. I just think they're the best animals. They're so loving and they all have like their own little personalities and it's really cute. So moving on, the next question is, what is your favourite perfume? My favourite perfume is Hugo Boss The Scent. As you can see, this is nearly empty and this is the second bottle of this I've had in like 2 years. I just think it's such a nice kind of fresh scent. It's nice and fresh without being like too overpowering. The next question is, what is your favourite holiday? I actually found this question quite hard to answer, but when I was in high school we all went on a school trip to France and I just remember having the best time. Like, it was so fun getting to go away with my friends at quite a young age, so that's definitely my favourite holiday that I've had so far. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your childhood. This is kind of tricky. I would probably honestly say 5 because I just hated being a child. Like, I remember all through being a child I was like, I can't wait until I'm an adult. I just always wanted like some independence and I was quite independent. And I don't regret wanting to grow up. Like, I am enjoying now being an adult and I just, yeah, being a child wasn't for me. That's a thing. The next question is, have you been out of the country? I have. I've been to France, I've been to Paris on a school trip like I've said, and I have also been to the Pyrenees to visit my granddad because he actually lives there, and I've also been to Spain. The next question is, do you speak any different languages? I would be lying if I said I could speak French and Spanish. I know like the bare basics, but I wouldn't count it as speaking a language, so probably would have to say no to this question. The next question is, do you have any siblings? I do. I have got one sister and she is 2 years younger than me. The next question is, what is your favourite store? This is also kind of difficult because it really fluctuates what is my favourite store, but at the minute I would probably say Urban Outfitters. Next is, what is your favourite restaurant? My favourite restaurant hands down is Byron. I am pescatarian, but I would say like 70% of what I eat is veggie, and everywhere I've been they have like the best veggie and vegan menu. They do this burger that is called like cheese melt, and rather than what every other restaurant seems to do where they will give you like a bean burger or something that's fake meat, what they do at Byron is it's like cheese in breadcrumbs in a burger, so the burger is the cheese and it is so good. So the next question is, did you like school? And hands down, no, I honestly hated school. It just wasn't for me. I didn't really like many of the teachers, and I just always longed to like leave school and go to university, which I actually did earlier than most people. So if you don't know the Scottish system, this is going to be hard to explain, but I left school in 5th year rather than 6th year, which basically I just left school a year early to go to uni because I really just didn't enjoy school. It was not for me. The next question is, who are your favourite YouTubers? This is really hard because honestly I have loads. My all-time favourite YouTuber is Sunbeam's Jess. I've honestly been watching her for what feels like forever, and I just think she is so beautiful and her style is like my style inspiration. I really like her channel. Recently I've started watching Emma's Rectangle and I really like her videos, especially her vlogs. They're really cool. So to mention a few others, I also really like Lucy Moon, Lucy Wood and Helen Anderson. They're all really great. The next question is, what's your favourite movie? And I honestly find this really hard to answer because I actually hate movies. I just can't seem to concentrate for that amount of time. I'd much rather watch a TV series because I just feel like in movies everything goes too fast. They're just not for me. But if I had to pick, I would probably say Meet the Fockers. It's really funny, and it's like the kind of movie that I find you can rewatch. I know it's a kids movie, but I quite like it. The next question is, what are your favourite TV shows? Again, really hard to answer. I'd say my all-time favourites are American Horror Story and Black Mirror. I really love things that are kind of like psychological, and Black Mirror definitely is that, so I love that. I also recently have been watching Normal People. It was super good, so if you've not watched it I would highly recommend. And I also recently watched Ozark, which is another one that is just a great show. The next question is, PC or Mac? I am PC, but not by choice. I would love to have a Mac, but they are so expensive. The next question is, what phone do you have? And I have got an iPhone 8. The next question is, how tall are you? I'm actually 5'5.5", but I have like a really long body and then tiny legs, so I often have to buy trousers from the petite section and then tops from the tall section. It's very annoying. And finally, the last question is, do you have any pets? I do. I have got 2 dogs. They are both lurchers and they are just my babies. I don't think I would be getting through lockdown if I didn't have dogs. They're just such good company. So I have answered all 25 questions that I had written down. I hope that this video gives you a bit of an insight into who I am. I just thought that I should probably do a video where I kind of introduce myself in case anyone's new to my channel and they just want to know a bit more about me. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!